Tonight I was sitting up thinking about my album Tears of Joy, and and I was working on some of the album art, and while I was working on the art, it really got me thinking about the album and how it symbolizes the phase of my life that I was experiencing during the time that I was creating. But Tears of Joy, I want to talk about first what Tears of Joy, the actual term, symbolizes for me. And it represents the joy that I was experiencing during my solitude and while experiencing my tears. I came to the realization that they were tears of joy because in that moment when I completed, well, I wasn't actually complete, I wasn't done, but I had completed the basis that I wanted to build my album from. I realized that I was grieving things that hadn't come to fruition for me, some things, some experiences, and some relationships. I guess I was almost in a state of grief and mourning as well, but because of things that look like lost opportunities to me. But after I had lots of time to be on my own and reflect on what seemed like missed opportunities to me, I came to the realization that my tears were not only of sadness, but of joy, of knowing the joy of knowing that I wasn't being denied anything. I was actually being protected from experiences that could have took me lower. And I wanted to actually get that inside the art cover to represent that phase of releasing what no longer served me. And like I said, the tears of joy symbolizing the joy that I felt when I actually realized what was going on. You know, when I came out of that grieving phase, I was actually able to experience inner joy and inner peace. And that album was birthed from those feelings and those experiences. And I'm happy to share that with you. And also the art, the album art, which is a praying woman actually praying over some seeds that she's planted, but also crying. I'm experiencing despair. out of fear that the seeds that she's planted won't come to fruition. But her prayers is a symbolization of her faith, and she's actually sitting on top of the ground that her abundance is actually, it has sprouted into something amazing. But because she's in a phase of mourning and grief, crying the tears of joy, that she can't really see it because she's still grieving her old existence, her past existence, her wounded self. And the complete symbolization of it is a woman who grew and evolved through her trials and tribulations, and when she felt like not existing wasn't a choice, but it did feel like an option, she chose to just continue to be in flow and to continue to plant her seeds and water her seeds. And they were actually growing abundantly, had produced abundant crop and harvest, but hadn't made it completely to the top and materialized in the physical realm while she was in a stage of transitioning. So, I know that was kind of a long spiel, but I wanted to share that with you tonight while it was raining. It's actually 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm just enjoying this rain. It's coming through the window. I'm just realizing how lucky I am after so much. And still so much to come, but I'm just enjoying this small moment of solitude.